What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I just made a purchase on I want to make sure the mic's on, because last two videos I would do like videos and I didn't even realize I was plugged in. So you heard that scratching sound. But I made a purchase on a dividend stock today, a high yield dividend stock. It was actually a tip off by someone that on Twitter, like, yeah, I'm just going to buy this stock. So I'm like, ooh, let me look into this. I'm like, okay, let me see. I like it. So I really did a stock and dividend analysis. I really wanted to see if it's in demand. And holy cow, the dividend yield is nice. I own it and I'm long in it. I'll show you that. I'll show you the wild card stock, and I'll do a little bit of Motivation Monday at the end. I'm going to relate a quote that basically happened to me at the pool yesterday. Somebody called me out, and I love to relate this quote. They tried to call me out, and I want to relate this quote to what I told them. So we're gonna we'll get to that after the stock and dividend analysis video. But if you are new, again, make sure you smash that like button, and you got to hit that notification bell because I try to post at least 5 videos a week. I try to go almost daily, at least every 2 to 3 days. So keep an eye on my channel, and by hitting that notification bell, you're ready to roll. So I'm ready to roll. Let's check these stocks out right now. High yield dividend stock. I want to discuss B&G Foods. I own about in my M1 Finance dividend portfolio about 4% in my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. It has not done well against the S&P, which makes it a very attractive stock. Okay, in the past year, it's actually done pretty decent against the S&P. It's starting to make a comeback. So it's starting to send a message. And it's actually, the dividends are very nice. And I'll go over that, but we need to know who B&G Foods are. What can they bring to the table? And first of all, it's in the grocery store. So I need to go over products that B&G Foods sells to the stores to help you understand why I bought BGS, because I really did a lot of research on this stock, and I'm like, why is this such a good stock? Like, what is going on with the dividend yield? Why are people discussing this? So I went on their website to check them out. We're going to check them out on their website. So I'm on their website right now, B&G Foods, and here's some of the products that they carry to the consumers. A lot of popular brands that you see that are in the stores. Cream of wheat. Okay, cream of wheat. My gosh, in the hospital they give these patients this like it's crazy. Crisco cooking oil. I use that to make eggs. This is Dash salt-free, full flavor. Like artificial seasonings, artificial salt. Ortega. People make tacos. It's a lot of Mexican stuff in the stores. You'll see that brand like everywhere in the shelves. Once you go by the taco section, Green Giant, veggies. Victoria, brick oven. This is a big one. Accent, flavor enhancer. That's another one. So all these cinnamon toast crunch, Cinnadust. I mean, look at this crock pot. How many people have crock pots now with seasoning? Okay, canola oil. They got a lot of stuff that they carry. Emeralds. Okay, I actually with emerald sauce and stuff. Their pasta sauce is pretty good. Montgomery's, that's another one. Old London, New York style. They're flatbreads. Galfini, Skinny Girl, that's another popular one. Springtree, Sugar Twin. These are all, and Weber, okay? Very interesting, okay? A lot of products that they carry. Syrup. I mean, here's another thing that they carry that I think it's crazy. So, very popular with their syrup. Maple Grove Farms of Vermont, Springtree, those are really good ones. Brands, seasonings and marinades, salt-free Dash, Ortega, Crock-Pot, again. I mean, look at these seasonings. They have Weber's seasonings, Wright's Liquid Smoke. You got a lot of products that they carry. And guess what? Their taco sauce and all their taco shells, I mean, those are in the on the shelves that people buy like crazy. So let's jump to see what they bring to the table. Also, a little bit of statistics. Let's check that out. The revenue is increasing. Their sales slash revenue in 2020 is increased. Sales growth is up 18.52%. I like it. Look at all this other information. This is insane. Just looking at some of these things. Okay. Let's see what else it was. I mean, this is very, very good. SGA growth, 19.89%. That was in 2020. Gross profit margin, 23.76. Gross income growth, okay, 26.61%. Now, again, this was in 2020, but things are looking very good right now. And you got a cheap dividend stock at $33.60. What else does it carry? Well, let's look at its dividend history, little PE ratio. We need to look into that as well. Right now, BGS has a dividend yield of 5.66%. PE ratio is 16.48. Annualized dividend, it looks like $1.90. Oh, wait a second. We got an increase. 32, 33 cents, 34, 35, 42, 46, 47, 47.5. Okay, so you're getting 40, almost 48 cents per share. Okay, and it's $33.60. 5.66 dividend yield. I'm going to tell you, when you look at high yield dividend stocks, are they in demand? You think this is in demand? Everything's on the shelves. People buy these like crazy. People need these. The consumers love these products. That's the first one. I own this one. I am long. We're going to do the next one. That next stock is First Energy Corp. Now, I have vented about this company. I am pretty much a slave to First Energy. I have to actually pay my bill, which is not bad for this month. But they're sitting at $38.06. This is a huge energy empire, okay? They are a huge empire in Ohio and kind of by the East Coast. I'll show you their distribution map. Electricity. Everybody needs electricity. It is hot out there. It is 88. And let me tell you, I was in the sun. I was loving it. But my gosh, I need to turn the air conditioning on eventually. Out here where I live in Northeast Ohio, very close to Lake Erie, the windows are open. Very nice right now. But guess what? I'm going to have to turn it on eventually and deal with it. So we're looking at a stock that is a juggernaut. Okay. And since inception has not done very well against the S&P. Very slow, but I'm going to show you what makes it attractive with its dividend increase. You got the chomp. Remember I tell you the chomp. If you see the gator chomp, might not be looking good for a high yield dividend stock. You need to investigate further. If you see that chomp for a high yield dividend stock, you need to understand why it's there. And is this stock really worth it for you? So you need to dig deeper. And I'm digging deeper. This is why I bought it. I'm from Ohio, First Energy Corp. I'm buying it, long in it. I'll show you why. You need to see the service territory, who they own, why they're in demand. They suck up these companies and they say, our turn. Okay? That's pretty much what happens. They're in Ohio, Northeast Ohio. Okay, Ohio Edison, right over here. I live right around here, Northeast Ohio. Okay, I'm here. I'm stuck. I can't do anything. I am at the will of First Energy. What they say goes. They did have some issues with corruptions with Larry Householder and some bribery. So they are down. So I had to capitalize on that. They're in West Virginia. They're in Pennsylvania. They're in New Jersey. They're in New Jersey. A little bit of Maryland, West Virginia and Maryland. They're in Virginia. They are an empire. They are a regional empire, energy empire that I can't stand. But look, you can't base everything on emotions. You have to be rational, look at statistics, understand why you bought it. And I bought it. I'm sold on it. And I'll show you why. I'm going to show you some statistics that show you why it's a good dividend stock. By the way, I'm drinking Starbucks coffee. It is not a high yield dividend stock. That is a stock in demand dividend stock. Love it. But I had to take a sip. But look at this. It's getting bigger. It's sucking people up. Okay. And by the way, did you smash that like button yet? You better. I'm going to show you, again, statistics-wise, why it's so good. Revenue in March 31st, 2021 was 2.726 billion, a 0.3% increase in year over year. Billions. Did you hear the word billions? First Energy revenue for 12 months ending in March 31st, 2021 was 10.807 billion, a 0.5% decline year over year. But I see billions of dollars. Okay? They're generating a lot of money. Okay, you're seeing revenue, billions of dollars. Now it looks like it's declining, but I'm not too worried because they're making money right now. Everybody needs energy, okay? They need power. I need to heat up my stove with electricity. I have an electric bill. If you don't pay the electric bill, you shut down or you get in big trouble. So that's one thing to look at. I'm going to show you its dividend history. 6 cents, 38 cents, 39 cents. It's increasing its dividend. Dividend yield of 4.14%, PE ratio of 15.35, annual dividend $1.56. A a 4% dividend yield, and it's $38.06. But you're noticing a trend. It's increasing its dividend. So that's very attractive. That's why I own First Energy. Now you start seeing these numbers decline here and there. I'm not too worried. Now, so you have to understand their profits, but they're still making money and they're still in demand and people use them for a reason. So that says something. These guys are in demand. That's why I bought them. I am long in First Energy. I'm just letting you know we're going to check the third stock out. There's a phrase, buy the dip. Okay, these guys took a major nosedive when the pandemic hit. They're Omega Healthcare Investors. Now, this is a specialty REIT, a real estate investment trust, obviously, that says healthcare. So it is a healthcare REIT. And remember, healthcare is in demand. This is why I own these guys and I'm long in them, sitting at $36.59. They have to pay, remember, 90% of basically their earnings / income back to investors. That's what a real estate investment trust has to do. So remember that. So that's what makes them very attractive. First of all, they're usually high yield stocks and they increase their dividends, but we need to know why it's very high and has a high dividend, which I'll go over. Okay, very, very high, but we need to know why and what they bring to the table, because if they're a terrible rate, we don't know what they're about and their portfolio is weak. Why should I waste my time? Why should I waste my time with AG&C? They're decreasing their price per share. They're decreasing their dividends. Omega Health Investors is $36.59, but its dividend is increasing. Why is that? What is their portfolio about? Let's check that out. Map of our locations. The future of senior care is local. Designing communities' individual needs is key for long-term value. We have unrivaled knowledge of individual needs and long-term elder care trends in every region of the U.S. and now in the U.K. as our scale enables us to focus on the majority of our capital toward continual improvements in our portfolio. For the mutual benefit of our operators and our investors, our reinvestment programs include property market analysis for a 360-degree perspective of stakeholder needs for each facility. 954 facilities, 42 states, 70 operators. Here's my state of Ohio. 39 facilities, 9 operators. Here's Texas. 118 facilities, 18 operators. UK, 55 facilities, 2 operators. So let's think about this. Senior care facilities. Let me just tell you something. I just took an exam in my advanced pharmacology class. Just in regarding blood pressure, they're saying by 2030, gosh, Starbucks coffee's getting me going. By 2030, okay, $200 billion is going to be pumped into hypertensive medications. That's one statistics I saw, an estimate. People are getting sicker. Baby boomers are retiring Think about that. Baby boomers are retiring. There's a rise in diabetes. There's a rise in hypertension. People are not healthy anymore. It's a shame. People are not good. They're not healthy. It's just not good at all. Okay? And it's trending up. You know, acuity is a lot worse. Let me tell you, as a registered nurse, you get patients that come in the hospital. It's not just that they have chest pain. Well, what else do they have? They have a history of coronary artery disease. They have a history of hyperlipidemia, like high, lipids or triglycerides. They have type 2 diabetes. They had their foot amputated. They're on dialysis. You know, those are the comorbidities. It's a multifacet of comorbidities, and people are starting to go to senior local cares, and baby boomers again are retiring, and some people are not capable of living at home. Some people should not live at home. They need to be in senior care facilities where they are watched and looked over. It's very important. So I'm just telling you, there's a rise in the trend. This is why these guys are so successful, and this is a strong portfolio, and it's a high yield dividend stock. So that's something that's important to look into with Omega Healthcare investors. Let's jump to its dividend history. That's important. I want to show you its dividend history. So that, people are going to pay rent. Okay. It doesn't matter if there's a pandemic. I'm not going to go over the financials because people are going to pay rent. It's hard to get in facilities now because there's sometimes even waiting lists, for skilled rehab. That's how bad it is. They got to wait till a bed's open. I'm starting to hear we got to wait till a bed is open. We got to wait till a bed is open. That's what's going on. People are sicker. People need to be taken care of. There's a rise in the trend. So this is why I bought this stock. I see it. I mean, I don't have to tell you the statistics. I see it. People need, extra care. Senior care is huge. People retiring. People are getting older. They're getting sicker. So I'm going to jump to its dividend history. We're starting at 47 cents, 48, 49, 50, 60, 67 cents, PE ratio to 36.96, dividend yield 7.27, annualized dividend of $2.68. We need to check, with rates, they usually pay to investors, their pay, and usually they don't increase or decrease their dividend unless they're at M rates like AGNC, like I did on previous videos for you guys. Remember, AGNC is not a good high yield dividend stock. I explained that to you guys. I'll put it in the comment section why it is not. Again, you want to check out why it is not a good monthly dividend stock. I explain it. I show you the trends, why it's not good. We got the wild card stock. And I'm going to tell you, I'm really, I own this one too. Absolutely love it. It's a good high yield dividend stock. It's well praised, and it just made the Dividend Aristocrats list. All right, let's check it out. Somebody that's a member of the S&P. Last I checked, we got Realty Income here sitting at $67.83. Now, I did a video versus them versus AG&C, so you guys better check that one out as well. But Realty Income, congratulations with the Dividend Aristocrats list. The monthly dividend stock, and Abbvie Realty Corporation is a few notches behind, few eyelashes behind. You better check that one out. I just posted a video on that one. Abbvie Realty Corporation versus Realty Income. Why is Realty Income a very good high yield dividend stock? What does it bring to the table? And I'm going to tell you, I hope it stays at $67.83 and increases its dividend every moment. That's because it is such a huge juggernaut. And I'm going to show you their portfolio. First of all, they're going to merge with Very, which is huge. They have 6,600 properties under long-term net lease agreements, 50 states, including Puerto Rico and the United Kingdom, 56 retail and other industries, 600 different clients, 95 consecutive quarterly increases, 4.4 compounded annual dividend growth rate since the NYSE, 15.2% compound average total return since the 1994 New York Stock Exchange listing, 611 consecutive monthly dividends paid. It's a special stock. If you don't own, I own over 100 shares of Realty Income, and they're just increasing their dividend. And I'm treating it as a retirement pension. I have a goal to make $1,000 to $3,000 a month on my monthly dividends. And you bet your ass that I'm going to continue to reinvest. If I start making more revenue, especially when I become a nurse practitioner and, affiliate marketing, I'm buying more O. Okay. I want to buy enough shares so that I can buy a share each pay period, like each month. And I'm getting close. Well, every 3 months, it seems like I buy a new one, or 4 months, but I'm getting close. I'm almost there, which is very exciting to almost buy, a new share each time. If I can get to that, holy cow. But we need to look at its portfolio real quick. So I'm just looking at their top 20 clients. Walgreens, that's always going to be open. 7-Eleven, that's always going to be open. Doesn't matter if it's pandemic or no pandemic, it's going to be there. AMC, here comes what is it, the Ape Army, or whatever army they call themselves. Here they come, AMC, baby. LA Fitness, Sainsbury, Regal Cinemas. Now, look, I like going to see movies. I want to be in the movie theater. I'm one of those old school people. I'm going to go to the movie theater. Now, I'm not the type of person that will read a newspaper and be that old school. But when I see a movie, I'm going to tell you something like Star Wars. When Lando arrived in episode 9, man, that whole crowd was cheering. I didn't actually see the Avengers Infinity War or anything, but, people are roaring like crazy. You look at YouTube videos of people just filling up the theaters of the Avengers movies. Lifetime fitness facilities are always busy. CVS Pharmacy, Home Depot, Kroger, Tesco. I mean, these guys are in demand. Here's FedEx. They're still in demand. Circle K, big companies that are in demand. They're just expanding and getting their portfolio bigger. So I'm going to jump to their dividend history real quick and why they're the monthly dividend stock. Don't forget, 98% portfolio occupancy, 56 different industries, well diversified. It's almost like their own their rate mutual fund. So I'm going to jump to their dividend history. We are seeing a price increase, a dividend increase, 21, 22 cents, 23, 23.5. Very slow, 21, 22. It's almost like a cent a year. Okay? A cent a year, and it's increasing. PE ratio is 69.93, annual dividend of $2.82, 4.14% dividend yield. I don't have to praise O. Anybody that sells O or says it's not worth it, I'm going to sell O for something, I just tell them they're crazy. How would you like to sit? I'm telling you, it is beautiful when you wake up in the morning and you see, oh, I got a dividend from O today. I got another dividend from these guys. I got a dividend from these guys. But it's something unique about every time you get that monthly dividend of O. I mean, it's just a good feeling. It is. And you guys that own O, you know it's a good feeling. Agree Realty Corporation, get that monthly dividend income, you know it's a good feeling. And that's the thing about O. It is beautiful. Beautiful stock. So I'm going to conclude this. I will see you guys in the comment section. I will jump to the Motivation Monday, but if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. This is Darth Dividend. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes. Again, there's a disclaimer in the comment section. I am long on all these stocks I discussed, and I'm going to jump to Motivation Monday. I am the creator of my own destiny. I say destiny. I am lawofattraction.com. So I did online dating here and there, and I ran into a girl that I haven't seen, that I was almost going to pursue. But I can't. I'm very busy with school. And I just said, look, that was stupid of me not to do this and that. And guess what? She's friends with a girl that lives 2 doors from me. So things started to get awkward at the pool. Um, she was trying to put moves on me. She wanted me to cuddle with her, which is, I think, ridiculous. And I was not into her, not at all. So yesterday, she had a few drinks in her. And she came right up to me and she goes, you know, you told me this and that. You were going to think about moving to Cincinnati. You're thinking about moving out of state and doing this and travel nursing. And you're right here, right now. I think you're full of it. I think, you know what? There's so many, you can be here, you can do this, and you're just making excuses not to hang out with me. And I looked at her. I said, excuse me? I said, let's walk aside. She didn't want to walk aside. So, you're flaky, you're doing this. And I was almost going to pursue her, what was it, 2 years ago? And I looked at her. I said, nobody gets in the way of my destiny. And and she goes, well, I did this, I got A's in this, and you can do the same thing. I said, guess what? I'm not you. I'm not you, and I don't want to be with you. And to challenge me and question my drive and my philosophy and what I want to do with life, how dare you? And you know what? She didn't know what to say. And I said, you know what? I could be in Cincinnati because I'm in graduate school in the University of Cincinnati. They will pay for everything. If I get a job there, I'm jumping ship from my hospital system. If I have a day shift offer, because I'm a day shift nurse, if I get an offer to have everything paid for, I said, you won't see me. Oh, you're not going to do it. I said, don't challenge me because you know what? I make my own decisions. And let me tell you something. If I go to Cincinnati, okay, this is the good thing. I don't have to pay a dime. I will be throwing money in my dividend portfolio like you wouldn't believe it. So why would I not go to Cincinnati? And I looked at her. I said, you have a degree in business. You know about dividends and you know about compound interest. She goes, well, this and that. And you were saying you invest in stocks. I go, yes, I do. And I said, I have a goal, okay? And I live a lifestyle to where I want to earn X amount of dollars in passive income, and to have everything paid for free, and you to question me and challenge what I want to do with my life, there's a reason why you're single. Oh, and later she goes, we were hanging out, at the friends. I'll actually show you guys a video of me bonging a beer out of the pool. It's pretty funny. But yeah, so she wanted me to cuddle with her. And I looked at her, I go, no thanks. No thanks. Said, oh, you said that I, will never open up to someone. And oh yeah, she said, I'll never open up to someone. I'm selfish. I'm selfish because all I care about is myself. And I looked at her, I forgot to say that, and I said, absolutely. I do what I want, and this is my career, and this is my decision. So why don't you find someone else that, wants to do a lifestyle that you want? She goes, well, I would never be with someone like you. I said, good. Because you know what? Us dividend investors, we're a rare breed, and we don't put up with people like you. And she walked away. Oh, if I wish I wish that was on camera. Because I'm going to tell you, you deal with people like that in life. Try to dictate you, that try to guilt trip you. Oh, she was trying to guilt trip me to hang out with her when I was studying. Like, no, it's not going to happen. You need to do what you have to do to get in the spot where you're at. And I'm going to tell you guys, sometimes you need to pick up an extra shift to throw in your dividend portfolio. And this is why I relate this quote, because you are the creator of your own destiny. Do not let anyone get in your way. I'm going to tell you that right now. If they get in your way, buy. That's all you have to do. Is you say buy. Okay? There's going to be people that tempt you. There's going to be people that try to guilt trip you. I was just on the phone with one of my friends. Her and I went to nursing school together. It's good to catch up with her. She's in nurse practitioner school as well. And literally, I'm like talking to her. I'm like, how are you handling this? Like, I don't have a life. I said, And I told her, one of my things that I really like doing is, YouTube videos. It really calms me down, keeps my, calms the nerves. I enjoy doing this. I take breaks doing lectures and stuff. And I'll probably be up till like 1 in the morning, tonight, just doing lectures, preparing flashcards for a big exam. I said, you know what? I, a lot of these, my pharmacology class, a lot of these, I can relate, investing and stuff because I invest in Pfizer and a lot of these medications. So you got to be around people that keep you driven. You cannot get these people to get in your way. It was so unprofessional, so uncalled for her to do that. And believe me, she sent me a text, today, you know, well, this and that. I just sent her a message with the Witch King holding his sword up on fire, and I said, "Don't challenge me." And that was it. That was it. So that was it. I don't want those people in my life, and you shouldn't either. Because I'm telling you, when you are laser focused on what you have to do, nobody gets in your way. And if they're in your way, you get rid of them and tell them to go back in their box. All right, you guys have a good one.